So I've been getting quite a few like comments recently saying like, Panda, what the fuck's happening with this series? What's happening with that one? Are you reviewing this one? Are you going to talk about this one? Please do a video on this and that and that. And I feel like especially it's very unfair to keep you guys kind of like just in the dark about what's really going on personally with like me and like what's going on with like some of these series. Like why am I not doing like regular videos? Why am I not doing this like weekly? Why haven't I talked about this in a couple of months or a couple of chapters? So I felt like I wanted to do like a kind of video explaining that reason, but also as well to announce as well the schedule that's going to be happening throughout the entire year fall and hopefully pretty much throughout the entire year. So one thing I can definitely say is like for like them, especially when we're going to start with the Monday schedule, yes, Fairy Tail will be continuing, that will be going on, and Black Clover as well on Mondays, alongside with One Punch Man anime, which I'll be keep doing that because I absolutely adore One Punch Man. And it's a really great series and overall. Tuesday is not exactly going to be like a very busy day. Like maybe I might do that on like a discussion day or something like that. Maybe I'll try and pump a video out there. I believe that's when the Arc V anime comes out personally. So like Arc V's are there at a regular time. Sometimes it will come out like on the day it comes out, Sunday, or it may come out Monday, Tuesday. So pretty much expect the Arc V to come around that time, like per se. Now Wednesday we've got some stuff coming out on there. We've got the Gintama anime, which will be suspended. That one's a little bit more like there's a nice like seasonal thing I want to talk about, a video, or actually as well if the chapters do come out early, that's the kind of day to fall back on. But I definitely want to at least do about like 2 to 3 videos for you guys at least daily. So if it isn't news and if it isn't like a discussion, you'll definitely see like an anime thing on there. Thursday, this is the one that you kind of expect what I normally get. That's normally Shonen Jump's like kind of chapter day. So you'll definitely, One Piece is now a full thing on the channel. That will be a full thing on there. You'll probably see a lot more me doing One Piece videos and theories and stuff like that because I've got a lot of passion back for it. Like, also as well, Bleach is very questionable right now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know how I am with Bleach. Is like, I'm not really that passionate for it anymore. I used to absolutely adore the series, but I, at the moment, am just really, burnout might be the right word, but I just don't care right now for Bleach at all. So, for the meantime, consider that on hold. Like, I don't think I'll be doing any Bleach chapters for quite a while until, like, things pick up again, and that's a shame because there's a fight right now going on with one of my favorite characters, Kiraku. Friday, this will be coming like the Fairy Tail anime, and also as well, we'll be having as well to see is the Gintama manga when that returns. Also, just wanted to say about that, the manga will be, of course, continuing, although it is at a regular schedule, so that's whenever the chapters are translated, the videos will normally come out on the day that they're out. Like, hopefully then, if not, I might do like a raw or a discussion or theory on Nagi, definitely, but it's on break for like a couple of weeks now. It doesn't start till back to like the 20th or something, so don't worry, Magi will be on there. Saturday, I do want to make Haikyuu an actual thing on the channel. I definitely want to talk about the anime, whether or not I keep talking about it. Also as well, that I've been very much debating if I'm going to be talking about the manga for Haikyuu, because a lot of people have been recommending me the manga for quite a while, and I really had a lot of fun doing the Kuroko manga when it started, so we might see with Haikyuu. That's definitely one on the table right now that I definitely... And the Sundays, we're going to be having Dragon Ball Super. That's going to be staying on there. I'm a little bit irregular with that, but I will talk about Super when I do enjoy it. Also as well, the Gundam Iron Blooded, so like Orphans, that will be the main thing on there. Definitely want to keep the Gundams on there. And another one, which might be off the live action thing, which we'll kind of categorize in like this little section here, is that Walking Dead as well. I will be doing the first episode of Walking Dead, whether or not if it's still really good this season, that really does depend until like, you know, the mid-season finale. I will be talking about Walking Dead. I definitely want to do the first video on that. So you'll definitely see that on Sunday, a Walking Dead video. So we expect that like pretty much Sunday or very like early Monday morning, like on my time. So yeah, pretty much expect that. Has been added onto the series. Obviously, you know, Fire Brigade of Flames, the new Solia manga, that will be added on there. I will be talking about that. Whether or not like that keeps up being, you know, okay, then, you know, it would be debatable. I will, you know, talk about it. Also as well, for the monthly series, Attack on Titan will obviously be continuing. Akame ga Kill will be continuing as well. The Grey Man, as it's not a monthly now, it's more like kind of the regular, like kind of like every core or season or so like that. The Grey Man will be on there when the chapters are out. That's something I really want to talk about. The same thing goes for the Dragon Ball Super manga as well. That will be talked about like whenever it decides to come out. So those are your kind of like irregular. Now the ones that I really wanted to add on the channel, I have spoken about some of them before. I have talked about that I really would like to get Haikyuu on the series, like, and talk about that. Like, so definitely we'll see how it goes with like the anime, and then maybe I might do a catch-up video of Haikyuu with the manga. And that's Haikyuu at the moment is like, I'm really testing the waters on that one, because I don't know if that'd be a great addition or not to the channel, because it seems like people maybe like get a good response out of that. That's what I really want to see from that. Not to mention as well, Seraph of the End. I've been reading a lot of Seraph of the End recently. I'm like on chapter like 25 or something. I'm on like volume 6 right now, and I've been enjoying it. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't think I'll be talking about the anime per se, but I will probably be catching up with the manga, and I might do a couple of chapters on that and actually see where that goes as well. So you might see some Seraph content coming up in the near future. Another monthly series I definitely want to put on there and give a little bit more love to is Noragami. I definitely want to talk a little bit more about Noragami. Doesn't really mean I might talk about the anime, because I absolutely adored the anime when I got to binge watch it, so I will probably do the same. Maybe I might do a Noragami Aragoto video later on in the future, but I definitely want to see the manga and see if it really upholds to its stuff. Not to mention as well, I would absolutely adore to do the Detective Conan anime. I would really like to get into that and actually do videos on that. I'm very behind on that one, so don't expect that for a while, but I'm just saying I really am interested in actually doing that, and that would be something I would absolutely adore to catch up to. So we'll have to wait and see, honestly, with that one. And I'd like to talk about the One Punch Man manga. Once I catch up to that, I keep seeing panels of it, and I keep seeing how good it is, and I'm like, I want to see One Punch Man. It's so good. But yeah, maybe after the anime, or maybe during it. It depends if I get, like, if like my whole dignity just crumbles down and I just end up reading it all. So that will definitely see. Now, the stuff that's kind of going to be on the irregular schedule to kind of like, I won't talk like that often. Academia, I know a lot of people have been asking me to keep up with the Academia. I absolutely adore Academia. Latest chapter was really sick. I absolutely love Bakugo and Deku going against like All Might. That shit is sick. Don't get me wrong, I really like Academia. It's a problem because mainly it's Mondays. It's like, I've got Fairy Tail, I've got Clover, and there's news articles that could come out, and then I want to record another video, like a discussion or something. I do want to do, like, I absolutely adore, like, Academia, and it's something I definitely want to talk about, and maybe if an anime comes out, I'll definitely add that onto there, and I really would like to add Academia onto the main schedule, but at the moment, it isn't my main priority right now. I really do like Academia a lot. It's a really great story, but at the moment, it's that. Another one as well, Tokyo Ghoul Re. I love Re. The stuff, like, same thing was good there. You know how I am sometimes. It's like, honestly, the thing that annoys me with Re is not the series in general. Sometimes it can be a little bit the pacing and like very dialogue heavy, but sometimes the chapters can come out irregular. Sometimes like it come out this day or that. And personally as well, yeah, like I prefer just reading Tokyo Ghoul Re just to myself then rather than portray it. And also I've seen a lot of negativity like coming out with like the Tokyo Ghoul Re's. Obviously I'm not the most like intel person when it comes to Re. I admit that with that, but I think that might have to be a factor. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like as well, I feel like I could do a better job talking about Re, and you know, maybe I should like research my things more like when I talk about the series and look for the more like deepness of it. So they're not dropped. They're not dropped. They're just gonna be irregular. So like every now and then I'll do a Ghoul video talking about how hype it's been through a while, or maybe as well, like maybe when a hype chapter's out, or maybe as well with Academia as well. So I'm currently still reading them, but probably the talking about them is going to be irregular. So that's just, I want to clarify that. So don't worry about that. You guys will get Academia and Ghoul videos every now and then, so don't worry about that. Also as well, I think this is now the one that's a little bit more sketchy, and I think a lot of people are going to say dropped list. Firstly as well, come on, Blue Exorcist, I'm not going to be talking about Blue Exorcist anymore. That's, honestly, I'm kind of done with that. That I haven't talked about it in like a year now, so honestly, you should have kind of noticed that I'm not going to talk about. Like, honestly, I like Seraph of the End more than I do Blue Exorcist now at this point. Nisekoi is pretty much on the drop list until it's like, it's gotten a lot more interesting. Personally, I don't care for the Marika arc at all right now, which is a shame because Marika's one of my favorite girls, so yeah, Nisekoi probably won't be coming back for a while, so until that, like, pretty much it's on the drop list, but it will come back as soon as I find any interest and passion in it again. So we'll definitely have to wait for that. Arc the manga, I'm not going to talk about the Arc the manga. Chapter 1, that was all that was going to be done for me personally. Like, Bleach, I did say at the moment it's kind of on that tilted side. I honestly, at the moment, I'm not interested at all in Bleach, and it's been like that. Like, I've had this feeling for so long for the series. Like, it's just been so like that's honestly how I feel about it. It's just like I'm just no, like if an anime came back to it, that might ignite my passion back for it again, But at the moment, I honestly feel nothing for Bleach, and that's a shame because I own like nearly every fucking volume of it, and I do enjoy it. It's just the manga, like the second half of the war for me, it's just been such a grind fest, honestly. So yeah, that's honestly how I feel. Also as well, Nanatsu no Taizai, I pretty much at this point won't be talking about the manga. I'll probably be talking about the anime when it comes back. But honestly, for the manga, like, I do enjoy it, but the pacing's taken it really slow. Like, it's really grinded down to the pacing, and it's got some good stuff in it currently, which I'm talking about, which I kind of don't want to go too much into spoilers with that. But yeah, it's the same thing, whereas like I'd rather just read that on my own than talk about Taizai. And plus as well, to be honest, Taizai didn't do well on the channel anyway, so I could focus on more other stuff than Taizai. That's kind of another reason with some of the videos as well, they're getting dropped. It has a lot to do with kind of like reception on them, view-wise as well, because that, let's be honest, like, I ain't gonna fucking lie to you, like, sometimes these videos do fucking ass, and it's like, well, you know, kind of like, got other videos that I could focus on more, and they'll do better, and they know a lot of people prefer those, so that's one of the ones where it's like, yeah, Taizai didn't get a good reception, and it was just like, yeah, like, I did Taizai kind of at the wrong time, so maybe, you know, if it was back in the day, maybe if I, like, kept up to it, you would have seen it, but, yeah, Shippuden anime, that's until we're back to canon. Like, honestly, like, I don't care for Shippuden right at all. Not until we're back to canon. That's the only thing I'll say about Shippuden right now. It's like, it's a shame. I really wanted to keep up to talking about the anime because I got back into it again, and it was like, yeah, I'm really hyped, but no, I'm not talking about that filler. Fuck the filler. We're like in the last couple of chapters. This is ridiculous. Come on, we want fucking, like, canon again. It's like a piss take. And also as well for the live action stuff, Arrow and Flash, I pretty much won't be talking about them. I'm just gonna watch them on my own personally. Game of Thrones is not dropped, but that when that comes back, that'll pretty much replace Walking Dead for the most part. So there you go, you've got that stuff to look forward to. And that's pretty much the entire schedule. I know it's a big list. I definitely want to talk about some stuff. I honestly, like, there are some of those seasonal stuff that I do want to talk about more as well. Like, I kind of want to get back more on my seasonal game. But personally, yeah, that's honestly, I wanted to explain this because I know a lot of people have been really confused of what's been happening with the irregular stuff. And, you know, like I said, I want to really push out doing discussions, doing news articles, doing stuff like that. Definitely do still want to keep, like, a main portion of it is obviously chapter and episodes reviews. But yeah, you're not going to see some of these series probably ever again on the channel, and some of them you aren't going to probably see for a long ass time. So just to kind of reiterate in a short little thing, yes, I'm still doing, like, you know, One Piece. I'm still going to be doing Clover, Fairy Tail, Gintama, you know, a good handful. I'm not going to be doing Shippuden anymore. I'm not going to be doing Taizai anymore. I'm probably going to do, like, Academia irregularly. I'm going to do irregularly, and, you know, Attack on Titan, Akame, D Grey Man, all of them are staying, and Dragon Ball Super is staying, like, just pretty much all of them, and One Punch Man is on there. At the main part, I really want to catch up to Seraph and Haikyuu at the moment, so yeah, you might look forward to some Haikyuu and Seraph videos maybe in the future, but that's all from me. So